doctor's office. How many of you have been to the doctor's office and are tired of the way that you're treated sometimes? Some of you might have great receptionists where you work or where you go. Some of you might have the experience I did. Now, when I had my daughter, she's 3 now, or almost 3 now, we had to go, like, after 3 days, we had to take her into the doctor's for a checkup. Now, with a 3-day-old, the last thing you want to do is even leave the house, let alone go to the doctor's. You don't know what you're doing. I didn't know what I was doing. It was my first kid. What am I supposed to do with this thing? You know, you go to the hospital and you come back with this thing in the back of your car. You know, what in the world is this about? We go to the doctor's office, and the woman at the front desk, I sign in. I've never gone to the pediatrician except for the first time when I met the doctors, but I don't know the process. And I write down my name, and I go sit down, because it looked like I was supposed to write down my name. And she said, Miss Quinn, she didn't even try my last name, right? Miss Quinn, yes, you need to fill out some paperwork. Okay. I go up and get the paperwork. You're going to need to give us your card. What card? You know, your blue card. I don't have a blue card. Well, you're going to need to go down to the other level and get a blue card. Okay? I go down with this, little package in my hand, come back up, give her this blue card that I didn't know I needed to give her. I give her that, and she says, okay, well, you're going to need to wait a little bit longer because now that you're late, we're going to have to push you back. Trigger word? Need to. If I told you that but was hard for me, need is harder. In fact, my 3-year-old, all she says is, I need a drink, I need this, I need that. And no, I don't need that. I need this. No, I don't need that. It's need. Everything is need. This is one of the hardest, if it's in your vocabulary, it's one of the hardest to replace. Even if you know what to replace it with. The problem with need is if I need to do something, I know that after that woman told me, I know that I need to get the blue card, and I know that I need to do certain things. However, I'm not going to do it with a smile on my face, right? I'm going to do it with maybe reluctance. Think about a child when you tell them they need to clean their room. They might do it, but they're going to do it with reluctance. What else? Maybe resistance. Any other R words you can think of that they might want to do it with? Resentment. I had one gentleman at another session yell out from the back, revenge! I'm going to do it with revenge! I'm like, oh my goodness. Wow, you don't want to use the word need in that case, huh? So, what can you replace it with?
Would you?
Would you? Would you? Could you? How about just could you please? Would you please? Now, when you think about that child, would you please clean your room? No. There's some other challenges there. Need is still not going to get you any further than could you please. Now, with adults, right, we know that we need to go get the blue card. And I'm not going to say no to the woman when she says, could you please go downstairs and get a blue card? Okay, sure I can. I'm not going to say no, right? I know that it's something that I need to do.